It is time for our Bulldog Conversation. Brad Radice here, alongside David Goodwin, our homecoming guru, planning extraordinaire. Do you want me to keep on going?
Yeah, you could just keep it up. A little while wizard, the master of the quad, whatever you want to throw in.
Well, we are on the cusp of homecoming. It's about 8-9 weeks away. Yep. David, how much planning goes into it?
You know, really, Brad, we start working on homecoming each year, a year in advance. So we have been coordinating the weekend, started working with reunion groups as much as August a year ago for this coming year. Takes that kind of time to make sure that everybody knows about the weekend, and so we can put the kind of planning into it that it really requires.
You mentioned reunion groups. I know my old fraternity group is coming back. Give me a little breakdown on who's all going to be here this year.
Yeah, so we'll have Sig Ep back for a reunion. We will have AD Pi, AO Pi, Chi Omega celebrating their 50th anniversary this year. Class reunions, we'll have folks from the class of 1963, 1983, 88, 1998, and 2008, folks who just graduated 5 years ago. We think theirs is going to be one of the bigger class reunions.
Everything gets started on the 15th. Tell me a little bit about the schedule.
Yeah, so Friday, we kick off with the Golden Bulldog Luncheon, which is everybody 50 years and beyond. And those folks come back in droves. They remember running around campus when we didn't have the trees as tall as they are now. They were more like shrubs. Yes. They remember walking all over the mud before we had all this beautiful grass. And they come back and really have a great time connecting. Every now and then for those years, we'll have folks who graduated, went away, and they've not come back to campus until that 50th reunion because of how far off their careers and life takes them. Right. So it's really fun. They do things all during the day Friday. Friday night we have the great big fantastic homecoming banquet, time when we recognize our Alumni of the Year honorees and outstanding young alumnus. We kind of keep that up all weekend long, throwing it to them. And then we've got great plans later on Friday night with concerts and a few individual class parties. Then Saturday, it's going to be a lot like this, as well as the homecoming parade, the great new tradition of Bulldog Walk. We've got Live at the Library. We've got, it's a packed morning. Tailgating all out here. We'll be stretched all the way down toward Reed Chapel. And then it all leads up to the homecoming football game at 2.
You mentioned Golden Bulldogs and even young alums. If those folks have kids, grandkids, we have a whole blow-up city over here. It's for everybody.
Yeah, it really is, Brad. It's a great day to be on campus at homecoming and have the kids around. Bring the stroller. If the kid gets tired, they can roll around for a little while. But they're going to have a great time running around playing football the way these kids are, going down the slides. We've got the big bounce house and everything. So there's so much for everybody. And the alums will get a chance to catch up with their friends, get to see people that maybe they haven't been able to visit with in a few years. It's just a really great time.
And David, as a guy who's from the class of 99, I can only commend you on how much homecoming has grown.
Well, you know, Brad, it's everybody working together. It's the fact that students have gotten so involved with tailgating week to week. So, you know, it's this big for family weekend. It's really huge for homecoming as well. But week to week, I think alums from 99, even from 07 and 06, when we were just getting started, would be blown away at how big it is.
If you haven't registered yet for homecoming, David, how can you do it?
Register online, alumni.samford.edu. All the registration pages are right there. You can register for all of the events. Many of them do require advanced registration, and you can also make a financial gift to Samford to support your reunion class and to make the Samford experience possible for so many kids.